Well, good morning, Jagender Rana here. The product of the day is Bharat Grih Raksha. Bharat Grih Raksha. Let's say the changes, coverage, sum insured, annual traditional coverage, optional coverage, and innovative coverage of this product. The RDA has denotified the standard for any special peril tariff for residential insurance. Now, RDI has designed a new product called Bharat Grih Raksha, in which all terms, conditions, successes, clauses, warranties, endorsements, wordings, and proposal form will be same for the insurance companies, for all the insurance companies. So there will be difference of only premium rates and add-on coverage among insurance companies. This new product has already come into force from 1st April 2021. And this product is applicable for all proposals, including new renewals and market rollover cases. Question is why changes are required? Because the insured is not able to understand the existing wordings, since it is very complex in nature. Present policy does not provide complete coverage. Sometimes there is mis-selling of product by deleting some coverage or not providing required add-on coverage. But there is no clarity of coverage. Insured is not able to determine correct sum insured. So the changes incorporated are important to see, because the total number of perils have been increased from 12 to 14. Policy period is 1 to 10 years now. Earlier it was from 1 to 30 years. Duration of perils is not allowed now. Long-term discount is not available. Escalation of sum insured is mandatory. Compulsory access is nil. If there is loss due to peril, then only access is applicable. Content coverage is available up to 1 to 10 years. Minimum premium of the policy is 100 rupees plus taxes is applicable. The difference between the coverage now is because the fire explosion, lighting, earthquake, storm, cyclone, tempest, you can say STF sort of perils is as it is. Subsidence, landslide, and slide is as it is, but bush fire has been changed because forest fire and jungle fire is included in that. The definition of impact damage is changed because aircraft has been included in it. And earthquake, terrorism and thefts are included among the new perils. Theft is covered if it is followed by any other peril. And theft from first day to 7th day would be covered. Now there is no option available for deletion of perils. No insurance company can delete any of the perils out of available 40. In the inbuilt coverage, IRDA has made certain changes, like architect, surveyor and consulting engineer fee has been increased from 3% to 5%. Removal of debris is increased from 1% of the claim amount to 2%. Loss of rent is covered now, and rent for alternative accommodation is also covered. But this is an add-on cover now. Loss of rent and rent of alternative accommodation both are add-on covers. Optional covers are two: cover for valuable contents available but for 1 year, and on insurer's discretion. Second is personal accident is for self and spouse. Earlier it was not available. So in the new Q features, you will find that the coverages for the home building and additional structure, and as far as contents are concerned, the general contents and valuable contents. So the policy is available in 7 different formats. Maybe if the insured bond, you can take it only for building, you can take it for building, additional structure, contents and valuable contents. So 7 different formats are available. With predefined limit to provide coverage of contents, our proposer can change its contents and insured limit. As far as home building is concerned, it is covering the residential unit having an enclosed structure and a roof basement, if any, and fixtures and fitting permanently attached to the floor, walls or roofs like fixed sanitary fittings, electrical wiring and other permanent fittings, etc. Then in the additional structure, if they are on the same site, are used as part of home building, so they can be covered, like garage, domestic outhouse, used for residential parking spaces or areas, if any. Then compound walls, fences, gates, retaining walls, sentinel doors, veranda or porch and the like, septic tanks, biogas plants, fixed water storage units or tanks, solar panels, wind turbines and air conditioning system, central heating system and the like. If not included in home contents, cover any other structure. Then comes the contents. So the home contents refer to articles or things in home that are not permanently attached or fixed to the structure of home. Home contents may consist of general contents like all the contents of household used in home, for example furniture, electronic items and goods, antennas, solar panels, water storage equipment, kitchen equipment, electrical equipment including those fitted on walls, clothing and apparel and items of similar nature. And then there are valuable contents like jewelry, silverware, painting, work of art, antique items, curios and items of similar nature. The most important aspect is sum insured, and the IRDA has designed a formula for determining the sum insured, because for building the sum insured is decided in the standard method now. Insured can't mention sum insured in a straight way. Now there is formula to get sum insured. The formula is carpet area of the structure in square meters into rate of cost of construction at the policy commitment date. Say for example, carpet area is 100 square meters and cost of construction is 15,000 rupees per square meters. The sum insured will be 100 into 15,000, that is 15 lakh. That's the way the sum insured will be decided. This is an example to understand. Say suppose home building is 100 square meter, you declare the rate and cost of construction of your house as 20,000 per square meter. The whole building is insured for 20 lakh rupees. Your whole building is damaged by earthquake and is a total loss. Then the surveyor assesses the reconstruction cost at the time of earthquake at rupees 16 lakh, calculated at rupees 16,000 per square meter for that town. Now since the insurance company has accepted 20 lakh rupees, so the liability will be of 20 lakh rupees. Similarly, the area of home building is 100 square meter. The rate of cost of construction for your building is 15,000 square meter per square meter. By mistake, you have declared an area of 120 square meters and your home building is insured for rupees 18 lakh instead of rupees 15 lakh. Here the home building gets totally damaged by earthquake. Since then the actual area was not correctly declared, you will get rupees only 15 lakh because the total carpet area was not 120 square meters. This carpet area is an important term because for the main building unit of home, it is the net usable floor area, excluding the area covered by the external walls. areas under services shafts, exclusive balcony or veranda area and exclusive open terrace area, but including the area covered by the internal partition walls of the residential unit. So for any enclosed structure on the same site, it is the net usable floor area of such a structure, and for any balcony, veranda area, terrace area, parking area, or any enclosed structure that is part of home, that is 25% of its net usable floor area. Now sum insured for additional structure. See, the prevailing rate of cost of construction at the policy commencement date will apply. It has to be declared by proposal and protocol form judiciously to avoid any dispute at the time of claim. Provision for escalation is there. In case of annual policy, the sum insured will be automatically increased each day by an amount representing 1 upon 365 of 10% of sum insured at the policy commencement date. Say for example, policy commencement date is 1st April 2022. Sum insured is 10 lakh. Sum insured on 1st July 2022 will be 10 lakh plus 24,931. So that is the way this formula will work. If the policy is for long term, in case of long term policy, the sum insured will automatically increase each year by 10% for home building cover without additional premium. So for a maximum of 100% of the sum insured at policy commencement date, there will be no additional premium for this increase. For example, policy commencement date is 1st April 2021. Sum insured is 10 lakh. Sum insured on 1st April 2022 will be 10 lakh plus 1 lakh, that is 11 lakh. Sum insured on 1st April 2023, that is 10 lakh plus 2 lakh, that is 12 lakh. So when home building and home contents are opted for cover for general contents of home for sum insured equal to 20% of the sum insured, for home building cover subject to a maximum of 10 lakh rupees is automatically provided. However, if proposer wants to get insurance of more than 20% of the building sum insured or INR 10 lakh, then it is allowed. The insured can opt out also for coverage of contents. There is no escalation provision for contents. Question is how to get the sum insured of general contents. The policy has a built-in cover for home contents equal to 20% of the sum insured. So for home building cover subject to maximum of rupees 10 lakh, sum insured for building is 20 lakh, sum insured for content is 20% of 20 lakh, so that is 4 lakh. And another example you can see, sum insured for building is 1 crore, sum insured for content is 20%, that is 20 lakh. Our maximum capping is rupees 10 lakh, and sum insured for content will be rupees 10 lakh by default. Then comes sum insured for valuable contents. That's an optional cover, and sum insured for valuable contents will be an agreed daily basis. So the insurer will waive requirement of valuation certificate if the sum insured opted is up to 5 lakh rupees. An individual item value does not achieve rupees 1 lakh rupees. So valuation certificate for valuable contents is required to be issued if total sum insured for valuable contents is above rupees 5 lakh and or an individual item value exceeds rupees 1 lakh. Say for example, total sum insured of the valuable content is 2 lakh, individual value is 50,000, valuation certificate is not required. Again, total sum insured value is 2 lakh, individual value is 1 lakh 10,000 of 180. Here the valuation certificate is required. Another example, total sum insured is 6 lakh rupees, individual value is 50,000 only, but valuation certificate is required because it is more than 5 lakh. And in case if the sum insured is 6 lakh and one individual item is 1 lakh 25,000, so since both the limits have been exceeded, so valuation certificate is required. So the sum insured would be on the reinstatement basis for the building, that is carpet area into cost of construction. For additional structure also reinstatement basis, that is cost of construction as declared by insured. For contents, it is on replacement basis. So valuable contents on the basis of declaration from insured, that is on agreed value basis. Loss of rent, actual amount, insured have to provide detail. Alternate accommodation, actual amount, insured have to provide details. And personal action, rupees 5 lakh, fixed sum insured in there. So the policy period is from 1 year to 10 years. As per the guidelines, it is not allowed to issue policy having policy period more than 10 years. Difference from existing tariff is there because as of now we can issue policy for more than 10 years. Also, but now it will not be allowed. Now the question is home with commercial activity. In case a proposer is running commercial activity personally, then home and commercial activity is covered with the same rates. For example, there is proposal of insurance of 2-story house. Proposer and his family resides in the building and run a grocery shop in 2 rooms of the ground floor and personally attend to the grocery business. Then we can provide this policy. In case a proposer is running commercial activity personally or with partnership and having employees to run that activity, then proposer has to insure residential area and commercial area separately. In case a proposer has rented one portion for commercial activity, then that rented portion has to be insured separately with the relevant product. For example, there is a proposal of insurance of a 2-story house. The proposer and his family resides in the first floor of building and run a grocery shop at ground floor. The proposer and 5 employees attend to the grocery business. In this case, we can provide this policy only for first floor of the building. Our proposer has to get another policy for shops located at ground floor of same building. And then there is a loss of rent clause. In addition to damage to home building, this policy covers loss of rent while insured home building is not fit for living because of physical loss arising out of the insured event. So only owner of the building can take this coverage. Proposal has to provide following details like number of months need to be covered, sum insured for loss of rent. Claim against loss of rent will be sum insured for cover for loss of rent into period necessary for repairs divided by loss of rent period. Maximum period is 3 years for loss of rent. Rent for alternate accommodation is there. Tenant can get this coverage. Proposer has to provide following details like number of months need to be covered and sum insured for alternate accommodation. So the reasonable fee of architect is now 5%, removal of levy is 2%, loss of rent, additional premium will be charged, and rent for alternate accommodation, additional premium will be charged. In the optional covers, there are 2 options, 2 optional coverage. It can be taken by proposer. Cover for valuable contents, it is on agreed value basis. When valuable contents such as jewelry, silverware, paintings, work of arts can be covered. Second one is personal accident, that is premium rate is rupees 12 per person a year. Maximum sum insured is 5 lakh rupees. And the coverage is for the spouse and the owner. So in this product, PA insurance can't be provided to cooperative association society, and the option to personal accident coverage for homeowner or spouses or the option of the insured. Theft is covered if it is followed by any other peril. Waiver of under insurance is there. Totally under insurance is not applicable. Excess due to loss other than terrorism is applicable, otherwise there is no compulsory excess. A standard for a special parent policy including dwelling and ground care also. So the new product is effective from 1st April 2021. It has 14 perils, no option to delete STFI earthquake. Policy period is maximum 10 years, residential society is 1 year, it is only. building and contents are covered, automatic increase option ensure is there. Thank you very much.